So, hello and welcome back to the live coding session of a discord.py bot. And um, today I prepared a little list of things we're going to do. So what we're having in first is basically moderation commands. Then we basically have in advanced to advance the logging of print statements in the initializer file. Then we basically have making a custom status for the bot, and we have a user in with an echo. I'd ask you to mute yourself, please. Thanks. Right. So, and then we're gonna make a bit advanced the initializer file. All right, so let's start off with the last point. I don't know why the hierarchy is so weird, but anyway, that is what makes the most sense. So in our initializer file, we're gonna define a new event that's called async def on ready. And in this async def on ready event, oh hi, basically this event will be triggered when the bot is ready to function. So we need no statements in here except of the self statement. And we have our typical spelling mistakes again. And in here, we're just gonna do a couple of things. So first, you guys should remember from the first time we made up here these two variables called first self.guild and self.ready. And now we're going to edit them down here. So first self.guild equals to self.getGuild. Basically, we're just trying to get a server, and we are choosing our test server for this purpose, and we're pasting in just the IDE. Next is the variable self.ready, and this equals now to true before it was false. And basically, we're just printing out bot is now ready to work. Perfect. So basically, then oh yeah, right. For what I forgot to do is an if statement. If not self.ready, we're basically making this thing, and else we're just gonna print out. Oops, likes. We're just gonna print out print bot reconnected. Perfect. So first point on our checklist done, I'd say. Or let's, actually would maybe a nice idea. We're gonna define another variable self.log equals self.getChannel, and in here we're just pasting our log channel, blah 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 here, right here, and pasting in there the ID, and down this print statement we're gonna make await self.log.send bot is now online, and there we go. Hi. And more we don't need now. So that's great. And yeah, when we have done this, we need to basically test this first. So we're just about going one version up here. Gotta restart it. And it should work. Bot ready, bot now ready for work. And there we go. The bot sent the message in here that the bot is now ready. That's so nice to have like that little indicator that you then know that the bot is ready. And I would say let's move on to the next list on our point. The next list on our point was basically just make a custom status. Nothing more easy than that. We're just gonna create a new cog that's called I would say meta.py for metadata, and don't worry about me clicking on that Sublime thing here. I just have my few examples in here because I'm a person who who forgets to write code pretty easy. So don't worry about that. And I want basically this live coding without any errors, so or with as less errors as possible. So I have just my example code right next to me. So first we're gonna do in here is basically from datetime import datetime and time delta. Then we're gonna say from lop from platform import Python, not Python branch, Python version, and then from time import time. Perfect. Then down here we're gonna make some Discord kind of things. So first from Discord import activity, activity type, activity type right here, and embed. Perfect. Then down here we're just gonna make another from Discord thing. From Discord import underscore version as not Discord underscore version. Perfect. And then last kind of thing from Discord discord.ext import commands, and more we don't need. We're just gonna hit sort imports. So they actually sorted as well already. Then we'll move on to the next step. We're going to create a new class, basically simple with a keyword class, and we'll call this class meta as our file name is. And we're just going to make the commands.cog parameter in here. I hate that name cog. I don't think, I don't know what they smoked when they came up with that name, but it is pretty easily to switch around a few things, and then you got like another thing, you know. Anyway, first we're gonna make our init function, def init, and in here we're gonna make self.bot equals bots, and as always, just paste in up here our bot parameter. Whew, that was a kind of a hard thing. Then self._message. What this is, I will explain why I did this underscore here, because I think that could be something that confuses a lot of people. One underscore in Python it's like an private variable. It's like an variable that should not be used out of this class, but since it's not possible really in Python, we basically have to just indicate that with an underscore so that you know that this is a private variable. In here we're just gonna say watching, then here put in here users, then the double point, and this here that basically just cuts or floats members, and basically then right next to here in here we're just gonna say guilds, that double point. Little note to myself, for the next live stream I should learn what this here is called in English, since I don't know. And then here after that we're gonna paste in service. Right. Next here we're gonna do property, and we're gonna say def message, and we just need self. And in here we are just gonna say return self._message, self._message.format, and in here we're gonna say users equals len self.bot.users, users, thanks. And next to that we're gonna make a comma and say guilds equals len self.bot.guilds. All right. Then we have this done, and then we're gonna make a message setter. So that's basically just add message for the variable up here, and then setter. And down here we're gonna make def message again, and we're gonna say self and value. In this here we're gonna say if value dot value dot split, basically just with an space, make a list for null, so list index, that's basically just the first item in the list, not in playing, basically then watching there's then listening, and I think then there's streaming. Streaming. Hello. We'll write this. These are basically just the 4 custom types we can do in Discord PY. So the playing, watching, listening, and streaming status, and then we're gonna make raise a value error, and in here we say invalid activity type. Perfect. And otherwise we're gonna say self dot underscore message equals value, not value error, just value. Right. Next we're gonna make another function that's called async def set, and in here we're gonna say self, and here we're gonna say type, then a name equals to self.message.split, and we're gonna make that space again, and then we say max split right there is 1. So basically we have the maximum of splits is 1. And then we'll say await self.bot.change presents activity equals activity from Discord, the name equals underscore name, and type equals basically just get attr activity type, then basically underscore type, and then activity type dot playing, so for if it's left empty. And there we go. So this is basically just some of the technical stuff. And now we're gonna create a command. So we're just gonna say commands.command, and we're gonna say name equals activity, and that activity thing is basically just also say in here add commands.isOwner. So basically that only owners can of the bot can change the presence. And then we're going to say async def set activity command. And in that, basically, we're just creating a command where you can create the activity of the bot, or set one. We're going to say self ctx asterisk and then text equals to string. So that asterisk, I explained that in the last episode, that basically everything that comes in a statement after that asterisk will be counted at this here. So when I type my command and everything that comes after a certain, in this case ctx, that stands for context by the way, and everything that comes after that basically will be this here. All right, so since we have clarified that, we can basically say self.message equals text, and then we basically make await self.set, and then we're going to say await ctx.send f status set to, then we'll say in here text, and yeah, then that's basically done. Then we're going to make another command, say just commands dot command. We're gonna name that command. Oh, that comes later. That's nothing for now. That maybe comes later if we ran out of time. But a little thing I want to do is just say command dot command and command. Let me please type properly. Thanks. We're gonna say name shutdown. So basically, you will just create a command that will take the bot offline. Then we're gonna say async def shutdown command self. Please let me type properly. What's wrong with me today? Anyway, and ctx again. And first we're gonna say here at commands.isOwner. Just in case someone comes on the gets the bad idea of typing that command, that the bot will say, hey, only owner can do that. So yeah, we're gonna say embed embed equals embed, and in here we're gonna say title equals bot shutting down, and I think more we don't need. And then we say await cdx.send embed equals embed, and then we're just gonna say await self.bot.logout like this. And then we're making one last thing that's just commands.cog.listener async def, or you know that we're gonna do that somewhere else. We're now just making the setup function def setup our basic parameter bot in here, and we're gonna say bot.add cog like this, and we're gonna say meta and basically bot. Right. What we're going to do now is we're going back in our initializer file, and down here on ready is basically we're just gonna do from let me actually just look this up real quick. Blah 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 blah. I have that somewhere on GitHub. So I excuse that real quick. I'm sorry. Right, I should have it somewhere here. I guess in one of these files. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, right. So basically we'll just do like this. We're gonna say meter equals meter just equals self dot
Hi.
hi. We're just gonna say meter equals self dot get cog, and then just basically meter. Important is that I have an capitalized M here because we're not trying to get the whole file meter right here. We're just getting the class, so that's important right here. And then we're just gonna say await meter dot set. Perfect. And I think that might work. So we're gonna restart the bot, see if everything works, and see if basically he gets this message right here. And I can tell by now it won't work because we forgot to register the new cog in here. Let me do that real quick. I forget this every time. It's like, bruh. Anyway, I'm gonna restart it next time. That's why he gave me an error right here. And it says bot ready now, and we have right here watching 3 members in one server the status. So we made that, and let's test our commands. So we're gonna say activity. Then it's important that we paste in here a parameter like playing. Playing, it can be whether playing, watching, or streaming, or whatever. We're just gonna say listening, and then basically to cool music. And then basically we get an error because I'm not the owner of the bot. Yeah, right. Great. Where did I? Must be somewhere in here. Let me check that real quick. I gotta copy my ID, and I gotta replace them both with 1. Let me restart the bot right now. Oh, we got a lot of people in here. Oh, hey. I didn't expect so many to be here. Hi. And then the bot should be ready, and let me try this again. It works. And apparently it didn't. Give me invalid activity tab. Okay. Listening. Blah blah blah. Let me try if it has something in here. Yep. If this, yeah, well, that happens when I'm too dumb to write text in English, right? Or when I'm typing too fast. And now let me try it again. and say listening what state is set to cool, but it didn't do anything, and I don't actually know why it's now doing stuff twice in here. Hey, that's weird. Shut down. Bot shutting down. Bot should be locked now, right? And let me restart it real quick. Oh well. Bot seems to be ready now. Let me test activity. Oh, I can't type probably. What's wrong with me today? I don't know. We'll just say playing hello. Okay, so it's sending that message twice, but it's not changing the status. Okay, let's break down that here real quick. So we're now gonna do some rubber duck not rubber duck. Oh yeah, actually we can do rubber duck debugging. So I'm just trying to explain to you guys now every single line of the code, and then I try to find the bug. So we can skip these imports, but the first thing we have here is meta commands.cog. The class line here, that's line 9, basically just defines a class. In the next line, in line 10, we basically just make our initializer function, and in here we're defining the bot and the message. Nothing wrong with that. Then we got our property that's called def message. Here works everything fine. So actually everything in here should work fine. I think it's the message starts setter. So base right. That kind of intent thing here. That might be the error. Right. Great that we have something like rubber duck debugging. And bot is ready now. And now let me try to set this again. It still sends the message twice, but we got it doing that. The playing status is now hello. But why is sending the messages twice? Because when I'm trying to send another command, for example, slap, now just slapping Stan, it sends it twice too. Is the bot running on any other source? I don't think so. Why is it doing that weird stuff? I'm asking myself. Let me comment that out real quick here, because that's one of the only things we've changed. Let's see if that still does these weird things. It does. Okay. Well, I guess then it has something to do with the meta thing right here. So do we have something like blah 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 blah? Let me comment this here real quick out. Restart the bot. Try the same thing again. There we go. It does the same thing. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the shutdown command. So then let me comment this here out real quick. And let's go on. So let's just do the slap kind of a thing again. Should be ready now. All right. And it basically gives me an error. Why is it giving me an error and not printing out an error in the command line? That's quietly said weird. So I think it has nothing to do with that. So then let me in the initializer file just comment that out real quick. Blah 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 blah. Use that command again. Pod should be ready by now, or in a few seconds. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're getting an error here, obviously. And let me comment out that real quick. So, So yeah, about the bean command, someone asked. Yeah, we can do the bean command maybe today. Okay, really, it has nothing. It seems to be it has nothing. It has really nothing to do with that. How about let me comment out that the logging thing. It might have something to do with the logging thing. Blah, bot complete. Blah, ready by now. No, it's still not. What the hell? I mean, I didn't change anything that might cause this. Then let me comment out the command kind of thing real quick. Blah, the font thing we have in the font thing. Just let's use our poll kind of a command again. Blah 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 blah. Up here should be. So that I don't have to write it out myself. And it's doing it twice. Okay. Okay, that's that's real weird. Oh god, I hate Discord PY in such states. Let me do that. It's a lot of restarting and just trying to basically go through the codes step by step, and the method of this is just trying to make the circle smaller of where the error could be. So say slap add our stand again, and it's doing it once. Okay, so now it seems to be something in the fun thing. So now let's just uncomment all that stuff. Blah, is everything uncommented? Okay, so we have to basically go through the fun command blah blah commands. The no module. Okay. Right. Right. Okay, we got something. All right. Okay, here. It might be that. Commands. Blah 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 blah. Well, that should work. Setup complete, and but it should be ready by now. Perfect. So let's just try out our set activity thing again. And we basically got rid of the error that the bot is doing things twice, so it has to do something with the fun.py thing. Well, yeah, I think that might be yeah, right. It's that here. I got that sometimes. Yeah, right. Well, I could have just looked into that. Okay, you guys, that just fits into the explanation. I had in the fun command real quick when I just undo that real quick. You see that await self.bot.process commands. That basically causes the error in the new update that the bot is processing the commands in the way that it's just doing them twice. That's really weird, and I had to handle with that. And since I'm kind of not addicted, but I'm kind of familiar with the old versions, I basically always do that, and that just causes the error. So that might be that was the error. Well. Did I restart it? I think not. So let me just restart it real quick. Oh hell. Okay, that's apparently a lot of bots now online, and we'll add one to that. Yeah, there we go. So things should still work fine. Yep, they do. Perfect. So we can now just say hello, hello, CodeHub server, and YouTube community. You guys have to know I'm recording this currently, so this screen you see right here, because I'm uploading always this kind of stuff later on YouTube. So yeah, I'm gonna do the bean command now, because we can basically just add this real quick in between. Oh, you know what? I think since I have to work with data, and with data I mean images, that's something for later. Never mind. We'll continue on the list. So next point on the list is basically that we're making advanced the logging in the console. So then we're basically just, advancing kind of things in the console. So that should go real quick. We are going to use the initializer file for that. Running setup, not in here. We're just going to say blah, 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 blah. Hold on a second. What do you got in the... all right. The ready thing. Blah. Ready up. Ready up. So in here we got setup complete. Here we got not bot ready. We should say look, bot running, not running, bot running. Perfect, like this. We should not make any print statements in the error handling. I think that would be unnecessary. Here's everything. Here's actually everything cool. Oh man, I love that. Oh yeah, right. What we could do is we could say print cock ready now. Cock ready. Basically, then we'll just say ext. And that should work. So if we restart the bot, we should get some things in the console. Yep. Nope. We not we do, but not in the way we want. So I forgot to make this an f string. Let me restart real quick. All right, here we got printed out the command's name, and the bot is ready. So and we got our print statements better. All right. What we're going to do next is we're gonna make some what's it called, right? Blah 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 blah. What we are going to do is some events. Yeah, more events. We're gonna say async for logging. Async def on connect. Blah on connect. We're gonna say self in here. We're gonna say self print bot connected to the API. Then we're basically oh yeah, what we also need to do is basically async def on error. So just the normal error, blah, right here. We're gonna say self rr err, that stands just for error. Then we're gonna say args and quarks right there. These are just some basic arguments. We're gonna do if error equals to on command error. We just basically await args, then basically list index 0, that's just the shell, send something went wrong, like this. And yeah, then we're just gonna do await log self.log send captain, we got an error. I found that funny, and then we will say race. All right, with that being done, we can actually just do copy and paste this down here, and we're gonna say disconnected, but disconnect, not IDS, disconnected to the from the API. Perfect. So since we have that logging stuff done, we can move on to the list, to the moderation, and I think that's gonna be the part that takes on the most, because yeah, moderation is a lot. I prepared 3 commands for today. These were ban, kick, and basically just clear. So we're going to say moderation.py, and in here we're going to say basically from datetime import datetime and time delta as usual. Then we're going to say from typing import optional. Then down here from import async IO, from import async IO. Then we're going to say import discord.utils. Then from discord. Oh, actually we can let this like this. Then we're going to say from discord import embed and member as usual, and then basically just from discord, no, actually just from discord.xt import commands. Then we're gonna make a class called a mod and just say commands.cog blub like this. Then we are going to make basically the initializer file def init self and bot blub like here, and we're gonna say self.bot equals bot. Then we're gonna make a commands.cog.listener, and this is the onReady event async def onReady blob onReady self again, just self in here like this. Then we're gonna say if not self.spot.ready. Oh, we don't need these things here. We're gonna say self.log channel equals basically self.bot.get channel, and then we're gonna create. Then we're hitting the ID for the log channel. All right. Next, what we are going to do is we're gonna make another function called def async def kick members like this self. Then we'll say message targets and basically reason, and more we don't need. Then we'll say for target in targets, we're gonna say if then message dot guild dot me dot top role dot position is smaller than just basically, let me copy that right here, and let me fix this here. Message right there. Target. Then we're gonna make end not target target.guild target.guild underscore permissions.administrator then we're basically just going await targets dot kick reason equals reason. Perfect. Basically what this check does, let me explain that real quick. This check basically just does that if my role in the server is higher than the role from the target, so the member we're tagging or we want to kick is higher than his role, and if the target's permission is not administrator, we're gonna kick the member. So that's basically all what that does. Down here, we're going to define an embed. We're going to say embed. Oops. Embed equals embed. We're going to say title equals member kicked. Then basically color equals 0x dd 2222. Oh no, 2222. That's basically just a red color code, and timestamp equals datetime.utc now. So basically, yeah, some basic Discord embed. Now we're making a list again called, or actually, let me copy that from fun in here from that thing. Let me copy that real quick. Right here. And let me do this. Basically, now what we're going to do is we're going to say member equals to then the value is f targets.name, aka targets dot not target lol targets target dot display name, like right this, and then as last thing we're gonna say false, and basic not false, false. And then gonna make another called moderator that equals just to message.author.mention. Oh no, you say mention, and basically just false again. And basically then we'll make the last thing is just reason, and reason just equals to reason, obviously, and we'll make it false too. Perfect. Then we're gonna say await message dot channel dot send embed equals embed, and there we go. That's basically the function for our kick command. So what we are going to do now is the actual kick command itself. We're just going to say command dot command. We're going to name that command name basically kick, and down here we're going to say at commands dot bot has permission kick kick members equals true, and then we're going to say has permissions our commands dot has permissions basically kick members again, members equals true. Then there we go. We're just gonna do async def kick command like this. We're gonna say self ctx target targets equals greedy. I'm gonna say in here member. Well, let me actually check if I've imported greedy. Oh yeah, commands.greedy. Commands.greedy right there. Yeah. What the hell? Alright, that's just Discord PY. Basically after that what we are going to do is basically we're gonna just make that our asterisk again. We're gonna say reason equals to optional string, and this equals to no reason defined defined like that. And then we're gonna say if not len targets right here. We're gonna say await ctx.send. Please select a member that should be kicked. Perfect. And I'm gonna say else is basically just await self.kick members ctx.message then basically targets and reason. All right, there we go. And for the ban command, we can actually just copy and paste this here, right here, blah 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 blah, and we're like pasting that in, and we're gonna say instead of ban members, kick members, we're gonna say ban members, and we are gonna do the same thing in here. And we're not gonna say target.kick, we're gonna say target.ban instead. Ban. And then else what we can do here is we're gonna change that command name to ban, and we're gonna say ban members right here. All right. And we need to basically just update this here, member bans. All right, that's done too. And then we're making our setup. We're gonna say bot in here. I'm gonna say bot.add cog mod bot right here. And let's see if this works. We're gonna say lib.cogs.moderation. And let's go up one version in here. Got 0.7. Basically, that's just beta, so don't worry about me getting so many versions up. So that's just beta. Bot is now working fine. Bot is online. And now let's just test kick. Sorry, something went wrong. Okay, so just say kick blah. And then we'll say something else behind that, or something went wrong, but it's not printing out anything. So let's just say kick. Let's kick Sargul for the reason, or for no reason actually, and it says something went wrong. Well, yeah, that might be bad. Oh yeah, actually I made a mistake in the error handling, or also right here. Blah 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 blah. Sorry, something went wrong. Oh no, basically just we're gonna say pass, I think. Then we're gonna restart the board real quick. Maybe because I don't have, no, I should have the, right, I know why. Ahaha. So we're just gonna say kick at Soggle, and nothing happens because nothing happens. Why is nothing happening? Kick. Try this. Ban. Does that work? No, not in any. Please, this is the like command that should be. What the hell? Okay, am I doing something wrong or so? Let me check that real quick. Oh god. You can't believe how much I hate that. Yeah, we have kick members. Blah 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 blah. If target in targets, kick members, ban members. Kick command. Blah. Oh, we should need to change this ban and ban. Yeah, right. That might be more fittable. Well, that's weird right here. I don't know why it's doing that. That's pretty strange. So let's try to restart the bot. And actually, I'm all the time using the wrong channel. Let me use that channel maybe. Kick. I'm just typing kick, ban. Then it gives me that error. Okay. May I try to ban my account? Ban Sargul. Captain, we got an error. It says role has no attribute position. Posture. Oh, that might be the error. Okay, role dot position, not posture. Let me copy that right here, quick. And we need to replace this also in the ban kind of thing. Right here, right here. Alright. Let me try to restart the bot. So we'll say kick. I try the kick command. I don't know why it's not working. It's not working, but let's try the ban command again. Something went wrong. Captain, we got an error. We got another error. Role has no attribute position. You know, actually though, I think it's kind of, there's like a point where it's kind of getting not out of hand, but where I should fix this in privacy, because in private, because it's not really nice fixing errors in live coding. I mean, at least live coding is there for that, for fixing errors with you guys. But these are real weird errors. Like, let me basically just use this here and copy that over. Okay, copy that over and down here, right there. And let me restart the bot. Maybe it was just some stupid spelling error from me again, so I'm sorry about that. And now let's just try banning my account again. And something went wrong again because... yeah. God damn it. These are just my so dumb spelling skills. Hell. I should work on that. I should maybe just get a clear head before doing live coding. I think this will come over time. But I hope you can understand that it just makes me kind of nervous sitting here with other people and then like coding and stuff like that. So let me try it again. First, like, let me try kick. Does that finally work? No, obviously not. Let me use ban again. And my account got banned. And there we go, our message. Right, so I should quickly unban myself because yeah, Discord might not like it when you're banning your alt accounts because of IP bans and stuff like that. So yeah, but finally we got success that the ban command works. So I'm gonna now make a list of what we are going to do today, tomorrow, or you know what, not tomorrow, because of school, next weekend. So I'd set up a schedule saying like every weekend, basically every time from 29 to I'd say 22 to maybe 23. That should be basically just from 9 p.m. to basically 10 p.m. Or maybe sometimes 11 p.m. On weekends, because school and stuff like that. And what we're gonna do next weekend is basically just error handling, then fixing the kick command, clearing up the folders, basically creating a GitHub repo, basically GitHub repository, and maybe because of the, I think that might, maybe I should add some commands. Let me browse through real quick. Oh yeah, we wanted to make the clear command. We didn't make this time. Sorry, clear command, and of course the bean command. For sure. That's what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna pin that message, and there we go. So if you grinded yourself through this point, what I think actually no one did, because no one will watch me like almost an hour just talking shit and being like totally nervous. Um, but if you watched through the point, congrats, you passed another live coding session. Uh, if you want, you can like the video, dislike it if you didn't like it, and maybe leave a subscribe there, a subscription there, because I mean we're close to 100 subscribers. I mean we're like 93 or something. That's pretty epic right here. And yeah, just maybe use this as a background kind of a podcast. In the next time, I try to speak more kind of deeply, and I try to speak more slowly, so it's more relaxing and not that kind of a nervous guy, just completely over, not overhyping, but over hydrating in talking. So I try this next time, and we see us next weekend. Uh, See you then there. Have a nice evening. And I'd say, yeah, basically, bye.